How many of you have planned something and it didn't go the way you wanted it to go, and so you believe that it wasn't God's will? I know that's happened to me many times. I know there are times where I have planned something, I've mapped it out in my head exactly how it's going to go, and it doesn't go that way, or it starts to veer left and I want to go right. And I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe this isn't God's will. Maybe I shouldn't do this. And I'm second guessing what I already know that God has put in my spirit to do. I'll go and I'll make 100 phone calls to different people, getting a poll, asking them what they think. And depending on who you talk to, they'll tell you you're in God's will. Somebody else will tell you they're not. You're not in God's will. Reading the same Bible that you read. And I have to tell you that, if you seek God about direction, seek God about wisdom, about the choices that you're making in life, about what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what path you should take, what path you shouldn't take. He will guide you. He will direct you, but you can't get discouraged. You have to trust that He is going to direct you. Sometimes in the moments where we are getting frustrated and uncertain as to what we're supposed to do, we'll fall into sin and we'll do things that we shouldn't do. I think about Moses and how God had promised him to enter into the promised land. He was able to take the people there, but he wasn't able to enter in because of his own disobedience. I want to enter into my promised land. Whatever promised land that God has for me, I want to enter in. And so I have to be on my face before Him, seeking Him for guidance. And I can't allow the things of the world, the things around me, to distract me, to keep me from reaching my fullest potential and reaching where God would have me to go. Sometimes our fullest potential isn't in line with what He would have. Sometimes we'll make a plan as to which way we want to go, and we'll find that that's not God's way. And trust and believe me when I say this, God's way is so much better than our way. We can never make a plan that's better than God's plan. God already knows what's going to happen anyway, so it makes sense to just do what it is He's directing us to do and trust Him. Trust that He's going to get us there. No matter what trials and tribulations that you go through, God is faithful. He is just. He is going to get us to where we're supposed to be. Sometimes it may be situations that you may not want to go, things you may not want to do. But know that if you follow God's path and you follow His direction, that it's going to come out better in the end if you follow Him. So I ask you today to continue to be faithful, to seek God for wisdom as to what it is that He would have you to do. Don't get discouraged. Don't allow the people around you to tell you that what you're doing isn't the right timing, the right thing, the right purpose, whatever it is. If you know it lines up with God's word and you know that this is what God has been laying on your heart, you ask God about those things and you ask Him to send the right people in your life to guide you and direct you. Have a great day. Thank you for listening.